Hi guys, so tonight what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be doing a quick communication session inside my home. We have had activity inside this house before. There was a gentleman who lived here previously, who sadly he passed away just in the kitchen over here. I'll take you there shortly and show you that. But I hope to be able to communicate with him tonight, whether it's him or another spirit which is in this house. I do believe there to be a spirit inside this house, though, from previous stuff. Actually, the thing which got me into the paranormal happened in this house. I heard what I can only describe as heavy breathing. That was upstairs. I can't, to this day, I cannot explain what it was, but if I ever do, I'll try to debunk it, but I've still not been able to debunk it. So we'll see what we can get, see if we get a name or anything relevant through, and try some EVPs as well, and maybe some work on the static box as well. So I just brought you guys into the kitchen, just to show you and document where the person sadly passed away. I will be working within this area. Obviously has free roam of the house, can go wherever he wants, but I think I will concentrate my investigation just on the room connected to the kitchen and the kitchen itself. It's also the least amount of noise here, so we're not going to get as much contamination. Okay, so what I've done is I've just set up a few items on the table, a few pieces of equipment we're going to be using tonight. We've got the millimeter EMF. There's nothing here which should set that off. No phones or anything nearby. There's no electrics nearby, so that should stay at 0.0. There's no reason for that to go off. The other item I've got, you can't really see it on here, but I've got the static box. I don't know how well it'll... Oh, you can see the lights. So if that goes off, you will see it. And then I can tell you what the answer is for the questions. Okay, so I'm going to start this session off. I'm going to start off with a spirit box session. Okay, so I'm going to start this session off. I'm going to start off with a spirit box session. Okay, so I'm going to start this session off. I'm going to start off with a spirit box session. I'll call out and see if we can get anyone forward. Whether it's be the person who lived here. I will not mention his name for now. We'll see if it comes through a spirit box. We can use that as an experiment to see if you people hear a name come through. I won't annotate if I hear it, but I'd be interested to see if you hear it come through, and if you won't hear out, please leave it in the comments. Any names you hear, please put them in the comments. And if anything you hear come through, because it could be relevant, and I'll know the facts on it. It could be how the person died, it could be the age he was, it could be his name, but I'm not giving no information out on this person unless it's heard within the spirit box. So it's a cool little experiment to try, something a bit different. Good evening, spirits. I'm sure you know who I am. I'm sure you recognise me by now. My name is Michael. My aim tonight is to communicate with you. I have nothing but respect for you. Disrupting. I just wanted to talk to you. Could you please come and introduce yourself? Let me know your name.
Scotland.
We're trying to. That's okay.
Classic. Has said that
Could you tell me how many of you are here, please?
indeed. tunes.
That will me setting the static meter off just then, by the way. Could you tell me if you're a male or a female? Thought that said male.
Accept.
A coward. Step. How far apart?
Was it you I heard breathing?
The current pulses. My pump. Tie with Sia.
Do you mind me trying to communicate with you?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Been old from. Says she wants. Little flower. To
I'm just gonna...
107.
Yeah, I've got a faint blue light, which is actually the answer for female.
I want to listen to.
Female, maybe, and
Or kill.
can't remember the other one. Are you with me now?
Out the flag. Now next.
Could you tell me where you lost your life, please? Which room?
Evening along. Immortal world.
Are you a spirit of this house?
The government.
Did you used to live here?
Solved.
Subscribe.
Have you been seen within this house?
We've been fixed. He was a. British Airways. Leg of.
I'm going to ask you again, please. Could you please come through and tell me your name, who I'm communicating with?
Yes.
So behind me there is the kitchen. Do you want me to go into the kitchen? If so, can you say so on this box here? It won't harm you. It will just give you a voice. Just means we can talk to each other.
Commissioner.
There's no smoke.
Din.
Past.
Are you happy? Or do you need help?
Do you like us to?
I'm not 100% sure, but it sounded like it said, we're here to haunt. Is that true?
Accompanied by the no.
In the office. Seem like. Are you 290?
Could you tell me the name of someone who lives in this house?
Extra. Attendance to take.
1,000. Not to let get.
Are you able to communicate with me, please? I mean you no harm, no disrespect.
Oh, no.
Or if.
Make your eventual. He's the.
Could you maybe show yourself as a ball of light? In front of the camera?
The. Milk. This would have been. Okay, or telephone.
Thank you, Spirit. Oh, brilliant. I'm not going to say anything.
Comments, yes.
Play.
There's family fun.
So I want to see if you guys hear what I heard. Could you please show yourself as a ball of light in front of this? In front of the camera here? And I'm asking a lot of you. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to prove that there's life after death. That life goes on. You probably know that this is what I do.
It's the
I'm just going to thank you once again for saying your name.
I'm actually.
the truth is.
There is.
Do you like what I do?
Your legacy and the movie long been someone up. Your favorite radio station.
Just gonna get the millimeter because it feels around me. It feels real cold.
So the Scottish me. Check it out.
So we're on 21.8, 21.7. Is that you? I can feel.
It's in Scotland.
I keep hearing Scotland come through. Is there somewhere I need to go? A room where you're stronger? I'm gonna place this one on the floor. So I'm just gonna place that down there. Now it will be cooler because it heat rises, so the temperature should drop a bit down there. But I'm just gonna keep an eye on that. And if you can, please make the temperature drop. So at the minute we're on 21.2 in the millimeter. I'll just document that on camera. So we'll see if that changes, because if that drops drastically, then there's no reason for it. It's warm in here. There's no drafts.
Stronger can. To the third.
Do you like using this box to talk to me?
I need. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
The Scottish part.
Could you tell me your cause of death?
What's a boy? That's all what. Positive. Just like that.
Do you mind me asking these questions?
Has been a bit.
I mean, no disrespect. If the questions I ask you bother you, please tell me.
Yes, well,
If you say they do through this device, could you do that for me, please? Or if you come and stand next to this device on the floor, the closer you come to this, it will detect you. It will detect your energy.
His support. They
And now.
Okay, so that seemed to be, from what I think I heard, it seemed to go pretty well, that spirit box session. I will have to review the footage, but in the moment I believe I did hear the man's name who did actually pass away in this house. And it was quite clear too. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to reviewing that to make sure that it was what I heard. I'm going to try an EVP session now. There is the fridge in the background I'm going to have to watch out for, but I should be able to recognise that on the EVP. I should be able to tell that apart, no problem. So we'll see what we can get on that. See if we can capture any voices or anything unknown. It is deadly silent in here. I'm the only one here, so there's no reason for any more voices to come through. We are past 10 o'clock at night as well, so outside's all quiet and I'm round the back as well. Okay, so I have the EVP recorder which I'm going to be using set up here. Let me just focus. There we go. So I'm going to hit the record button. I can't really see that too well on this screen. We should be recording. Is there any spirits here with me now? I have a device set up in front of me. This will not harm you. This will just give you a voice. If you can come speak into this. Please start off by telling me your name. Could you tell me how many spirits are here, please? Could you tell me where you passed away? Do you mind me communicating with you? Okay, I'm going to play that one back. I did hear a noise in the background. I'm not too sure what that was. Okay, so I'm just going to play that EVP back now. We'll see what we've got on there.
recorded. Is there any spirits here with me now? I have a device set up in front of me. This will not harm you. This will just give you a voice. If you come speak into this, please start off by telling me your name. Could you tell me how many spirits are here, please? Could you tell me where you passed away? Do you mind me communicating with you? Okay, I'm going to play that one back.
I don't hear anything on that now. When I was doing the recording, it did sound like a noise back in the kitchen. It mustn't have been loud enough for it to pick up on the recorder. So on that recording, I didn't hear anything. Nothing apart from the static, and I didn't even hear the noise which I heard with my own ears. The noise which I did hear came from the kitchen. It sounded more like a little shuffle. Could have been just the house cooling. It is late at night now, so the temperature is dropping. We saw that on the mel meter, so it could just be the house cooling down. I think so far the best thing I've had is the spirit box. I think the spirit box response which I received, I'm not going to say too much. It was a name. I'll be interested to see if you pick up on the name. And also, if there's anyone in chat, please let me know if you feel anything. You know what you're sensing within the chat while you watch this. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. I can tell you there's nothing negative here. There's nothing negative within this house. I've never had any negative experience here. But I'm sure that there is something here. I'm positive there's something here. If there is an afterlife, there is something. As I said, I heard the breathing before and I cannot debunk it to this day. And if one day we can debunk it, I will debunk it. So I'll probably do another EVP. We'll see what we can get on that. Okay, so I'm now going to try a second EVP and see if we can get on that. I did not hear anything on the first EVP, so we'll see if we can get any responses on this one. I'll do the same again, just ask a few questions to the spirit, see if we can get a response on this device. Is there any spirits here with me now? Ask you to come forward. This box in my hand will give you a voice. Let your voice be heard. Do you have any messages for me, please? Whereabouts was it you passed away? Which room were you in? Could you tell me how old you was when you died, please? Do you know my name? Okay, I'm going to play that one back. Now, we'll see what we can get on this recording now. I will play this one back.
Is there any spirits here with me now? Ask you to come forward. This box in my hand will give you a voice. Let your voice be heard. Do you have any messages for me, please? Whereabouts was it you passed away? Which room were you in?
clicking noise was just me with the recorder.
Could you tell me how old you were when you died, please? Do you know my name?
So once again, I didn't hear a single noise on that, which I couldn't explain. There was a couple of noises, but that was just from me holding the recorder. I will do one more EVP. This time I'm going to place this on the table, see if we can get out on the table, just to so there's no contamination from my hand or anything like that. I know that it did pick up a few noises of me moving the recorder about, so I'll place it down this time and we'll see what we can get that way. Okay, so this is going to be EVP session 3, and I'm going to start that recording now. Please come forward. I mean you no harm. I believe that I heard your voice on the spirit box. If this was you, please come and speak into this device here. It will work in a similar way. You might need to work out how to use it. Could you tell me the name that I heard on the spirit box, please? Was it your voice? Am I communicating with a past resident of this house? Could you tell me something you loved when you were alive? Okay, I'm going to play that one back. Okay, so I'm now going to play that EVP back. As you saw, it was on the table. And we'll see what we've got on that one.
Please come forward.
So far we've had nothing on EVPs.
I mean you no harm. I believe that I heard your voice on the spirit box. If this was you, please come and speak into this device here. It will work in a similar way. You might need to work out how to use it. Could you tell me the name that I heard on the spirit box, please? Was it your voice? Am I communicating with a past resident of this house? Could you tell me something you loved when you were alive? Okay, I'm going to play that one back.
Nope, nothing again. It seems quiet on the EVPs. So I didn't seem to get no EVPs, but still the spirit box response which I received, if it was what I believe it to have said, then that was perfect. I might hear more on the spirit box once I review this footage as well. A lot of the time, once I'm going over it, I hear what I've missed, what I've not heard in the moment. But yeah, it was just a quick little session. Was this video just to see if just see what we could get, just a little bit of something for you guys, give you guys a bit extra content. But as I said, I'll see how it went on the review. But please let me know if you guys hear out on the spirit box session. If you've heard out, please let me know, and let me know if you heard a name. And we'll see if you guys heard the same name as I did. And I won't reveal that name straight away. I'll see what you guys get when the video comes out, and then I'll give people a chance to watch the video, and then I will reveal the name which I thought I heard, and I will timestamp where I heard it as well. So I'd just like to thank everyone for watching this video. I'll probably catch you all on the next live. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, everyone.